Welcome to LSU's Tiger Stadium after dark, an environment unlike any other in sports. Very intimidating for visitors. As they say, this is where visitors' dreams come to die. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the winners of 9 straight, the LSU Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Gamecocks will kick this deep to start us off. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Buying time, moving to his left. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
This is great. This is what the great ones do. Uses his legs to buy a little bit more time rolling to his left, and at one point, he flipped a switch from passer to runner. Got a pretty good gain out of it, too.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. Finds his man. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down, and I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this. It'd be a great compliment to that running game, and then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Loss of 1. Brings up 3rd down.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the left side. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
And the back gets the football. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Finding space at the 20. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, LSU.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll run the option. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, that is a nice job here by the fullback. And let's give credit to the offensive line as well. Because when you're going up against that 3-4 look from the defense, the job of the defensive line is just to hold that offensive line off of the linebackers and free them up to make a tackle. But on that play, let's give credit. The O-line did their job. They not only handled the defensive line, but the linebackers as well, which gave the big fella room to rumble.
The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, LSU.
So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. He's got it near the end zone, and he scores. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
You talk about the right way to get a game started. This offense put together a nice scheme. They felt comfortable with the script, and they moved the ball all the way down the field. 10 plays, and they get a touchdown. If you're the defensive coordinator, you're back to the drawing board trying to figure this out.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Returner decides to field it. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Scanning the field, it's Stevens. Running out of time in the pocket. And is intercepted. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Had a nice drive going here, but now it's 3rd down and long.
Here we go.
Gives it to the back.
At the 19-yard line.
So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further.
LSU 10, South Carolina 0.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
It moves to 2nd down.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking to throw. It's Stevens. Here's the throw deep downfield. And that one's picked off. What a play. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. A solid return to set up his offense.
Well, I feel like the quarterback just stared down his intended target, brought that safety who's sitting back in cover 2 right over to make that interception. I'm putting that one on the quarterback.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's caught. Touchdown, LSU.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
And the extra point is good. It's 17-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
LSU 17, South Carolina 0.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll stop. And for a loss of 1. They went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Using his legs, it's Rose. And we're able to get him down.
He ends up getting tackled at the 34-yard line. It's 3rd down.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
Gain of 3. First down for the offense.
And the Gamecocks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quarterback keeps the football. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Well, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great, but I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught quickly. Breaking free at midfield. Big gain across midfield. Tackle finally made to the 32. The Gamecocks come to the line to run the hurry-up.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.